Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Guru Shankara Shiva Shambho, 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 Hare Guru Shankara Shiva Shambho. Om Hare Guru Shankara Shiva Shambho, 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 Hare Guru Shankara Shiva Shambho. Om Krishna Murari Sudarshan Dari, Murali bajao neti mi kahan cho, Murali bajao neti mi kahan cho, Madhyao ratma matrale thori, Basudev ko nandan hale thori, Barsa ko bori, Charan le mori, Jamuna jatao neti mi kahan cho, Jamuna jatao neti mi kahan cho, Bhakta Sudhama dharye aaye, Ek muthi chawal saat malai, Kache prabhuli kachav ko, Prema se kaune timi kahan cho, Krishna Murari Sudarshan Dari, Murali bajao neti mi kahan cho, Murali bajao neti mi kahan cho. Oh, welcome again to our mandir. What a beautiful morning here, the sun, 100% sun, and we'll have a glorious time. We'll break all the bonds of weaknesses and sorrow this morning. Continuously, we have to do this, and we'll lift ourselves to that place of God realization. We want to come to that realization. We want to come to that place that we are already what we want to be. And that's so great. You know, this is the purpose of praying. This is the purpose of meditating, when we can go to that place so easily. But we have to have the faith. We have to have the devotion and the conviction that we are that what we're trying to be. We are that what we pray to. And this morning I want to go to this favorite spot here. Look at that, the sun is coming down on the Shiva Lingam, and Surya Narayan is blazing. So cool and refreshing when he comes up in the morning, and that's so great. So let us pay adorations to Surya Narayan, okay? Oh, look at that. Enjoy it, okay? Let's enjoy it. It's reflecting on the water. Look at that, like a chandelier light and that's coming from the sky and the chandelier light on the Shiva Lingam. Let us do meditation on Surya Narayan. Om Bhara Bhavasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bhara Bhavasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Bhurabhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Now that we are in the mood, that divine mood, and receptive for that divine power that's radiating all through the universe, when we chant this Gayatri mantra, oh, we pull the energy, the divine energy that is lingering there, because so many billions of times it has been chanted. And this morning I want to take you a little further. Get into that meditative position and you'll be listening to me. And before that, let us all chant Om 3 times with a deep breath. Breathe in. Again, breathe in. Breathe in. And in that same hold that meditative position, and let us repeat, listen to what I'm going to say. I'll go slowly and take it in, focus. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm not the ego. I am truth, consciousness and bliss. Satchidananda. I'm all-powerful, omnipotent. I'm all-pervading, omnipresent. I know the past, present and future. Omniscient. I existed before creation as consciousness. From me, consciousness, creation manifested. I entered into creation to give it life. I'm the driver in the body, consciousness. This vehicle body is made up of the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. It is constantly changing. One day, for sure, I will lose my body. I'm not the mind, as the mind is a bundle of thoughts coming from the environment through the 5 senses: seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, and tasting. These 5 senses can correspond to the 5 elements. I react to the environment through my organs of action: mouth, hands, legs, organs of reproduction, and organs of elimination. The sense organs and organs of actions are instruments totally under my control as I navigate to rediscover that I'm consciousness. I'm not the intellect, the power of dispassion and discrimination, as the intellect is influenced and hijacked by the ego. My ego falsely identifies me as 1. I am what I have. 2. I am what I do. 3. I am my reputation. 4. I'm different from you. 5. Things are missing in my life. And 6. I think I'm separated from consciousness. Oh, these are misconceptions, and we have to get rid of them. This morning, let us keep that in mind. And Guru Maharaj Swami Parameshananda ji, let us do Guru Mantra. Om Dhyana Moolam Guru Murti Puja Moolam Guru Param Mantra Moolam Guru Vakyam Moksha Moolam Guru Kripa Moksha Moolam Guru Kripa Om. You know, the power of the Guru is with us. Whoever your Guru, keep that in mind. Manifest that power inside of you. Oh, look at this. And this is what is going to give you strength. You know, weakness doesn't belong in our life. Anytime there's weakness, what happens? We fall apart. But strength, you know, America is America because of strength. And you know, we see in the leadership, and when there's lack of strength and weakness comes in, then the country goes bad. And so with us too, that we must always have that strength. If we don't have that strength, Swami Parameshananda would have said, what are real friends? Energy, enthusiasm, and perseverance. What are real sins? Weakness, fear, cowardice, meanness, and selfishness. You know, these came from when he got realization in 1917. This Lord Shiva coming down in the form of Parameshananda, and he assembled the BHARAT SEVASHRAM Shang, monks, Swamiji, that whenever there's weakness in a Swamiji, you know, it is shown, the energy is not coming. Like this morning, you could feel the energy from this organization, BHARAT SEVASHRAM Shang. And whatever organization you belong to, whether it's a Hindu organization, a Sampradaya, Sri Ramakrishna Mission, or a Hindu ashram, or you're a believer in the Christ, but believe in the Christ and go beyond the Bible. And the same thing, look at what the Buddha did. That was power that he mustered up, and he made that determination that he is not going to get up from that seat in Bodh Gaya until he got God realization. What are we doing? What are you doing to build your strength? Are you going to live your life, this precious life? We're going to live it in that state of weakness, mental weakness, physical weakness, spiritual weakness, intellectual weaknesses. This has no place in our life, and this is causing our suffering. If you want to suffer, let us be continuing with that state of weakness. But this morning, I want to tell you that muster up all the energy that you have, because life is so beautiful. Make it so pleasant, make it so blissful, and then you'll see that energy that is coming to serve you. You be warranting God's grace. And look, we talk about I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm not the ego. It is true, because this is the lower nature. Look at this mandir. It's giving us opportunity to break the bonds of confinement, break the bonds of weakness, break the bonds of illusion, this illusion of creation, manifestation of consciousness. Let us break the bonds. I bring you purposely to this mandir where there's no walls and ceilings to confine you. Where you're not looking at the murti in an enclosed building. By now you should have graduated from the worship of murtis. Yes, continue with it, because it sustains spiritual life. It sustains devotion and shraddha in our ritualistic Hinduism. But let's lift ourselves up and lift ourselves to that place where we came from. Consciousness. We are already that. This body of mine, this body of yours, it's a manifestation of that consciousness. It is God. It's the five murtis, or Tvata, fire, air, and space. But inside of this murti is the consciousness. When are you going to come to that realization? When are you going to stop this mental suffering? It is all up to you. This morning, I bring this powerful message of Swami Parameshananda, BHARAT SEVASHRAM Shang. You know, if you're a student, in these times it's very trying. You got to study with a computer. It needs tremendous amount of focus and no distraction. Otherwise, you'll ruin your academic life if you're not be careful. So let us, in the student life, let us think like that. In the grihasti life, let us stay within the family, the laws of grihasti ashram. And then when we through with the children and they're all set for life, then we intense our relationship with God. And then when we come to sannyas, sannyas life is such a beautiful life. As a Swamiji, I get the power of Swami Parameshananda going all over the world. When I see what is happening after meditation this morning, I laugh and see what is happening on Mother Earth. All this illusion, so many people are trapped in it. Governments, countries, people, individuals are trapped in this illusion, and they take it to be very serious, and this is the cause of sorrow. But when you come out of this illusion through your spiritual practice, sadhana, yoga, meditation, seva, then you see and you look back, you become the conscious observer, and you see the illusion and you laugh and you don't let anything bother you anymore. So this morning, let us do some meditation. Sit up straight in meditation. This is your opportunity to consolidate everything that you've heard here this morning. Put it to practice. Let you become the books. Let us chant this mantra to Lord Shiva, Adideva. He is the one that sits in meditation. Let's emulate him and see what he gets when he does his meditation. Let us go to Lord Shiva. We're all Lord Shivas now. Let us chant. Om Sri Guru Shivaya Namah. 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 Continue chanting the mantra and enjoy this beautiful scenery here. And you have a very beautiful day. Continue your mantra.